There's a war being waged across the entire cosmos. But this isn't a fight for planets or resources. No, this is a metaphysical drama, a battle fought for the very soul of reality itself. It's a clash of ideas, and the ultimate prize? The future of free will. So let's dive in and unpack this thing. At the very heart of it all is a wager, a massive, high-stakes bet over the true nature of choice. And it's built on this incredible foundation, this unholy trinity of influences. You've got the classic Faustian deal with the devil. You have philosophy literally turned into a weapon, and it's all set on the epic stage of the DC universe. This is an ideological war, and we're right in the middle of it. And this quote, wow, it just gets right to the point, doesn't it? This huge, cosmic battle. It all boils down to the quiet, psychological struggle of one single person. This isn't about fleets of starships. It's about one mortal's choice and two cosmic predators fighting for the right to claim their soul. All right, so let's meet our first combatant in this duel of ideas. He's less a person and more a cosmic principle of domination given form. The monolithic god of absolute total order, Darkseid. Darkseid's philosophy is terrifyingly simple. See, for him, things like freedom, individuality, free will, they aren't rights to be argued over. He sees them as flaws, bugs in the system of reality that have to be corrected through absolute subjugation. His goal is a universe that is perfectly and silently aligned with his will. In the tool he's going to use to do this, the anti-life equation. Now, it's so important to get this. This is not a bomb. It's not a physical weapon. It's a metaphysical formula. Think of it like a conceptual poison for the soul. It's the ultimate expression of his belief that all life is futile and its only purpose is to strip every single mind of the ability to even make a choice. The endgame here is just total erasure. The equation is built to enforce absolute, unquestioning submission, to wipe out individuality, desire, and choice, reducing, as it says, every mind to zero. Darkseid looks at a universe full of choices and sees chaos. He sees inefficiency. The anti-life equation is his final solution. It's how he'll create that perfect cosmic order where the very idea of a will separate from his own just stops existing. But a philosophy of total control is pretty meaningless without its perfect opposite, right? So enter the second predator, the ancient, cunning devil, Mephistopheles. He's no tyrant. Oh no, he's a tempter. He's the ghost in the machine of creation. And Mephistopheles' worldview could not be more different. He finds zero value in a will that's just broken or erased. He cherishes a will that is willingly given up. For him, a soul choosing its own damnation, well, that's the ultimate masterpiece. That's art. So you've got Darkseid, the tyrant, who sees choice as a cosmic flaw that needs to be scrubbed clean. And then you have Mephistopheles, the tempter, who sees that exact same choice as an opportunity for some really artistic and profitable corruption. One is a god of tyranny, the other is a devil of desire. And he's not just doing this for kicks. It's all part of this grand cosmic wager. Mephistopheles has literally made a bet with the highest authority there is, the Lord, that he can corrupt one good man, a seeker named Maximus. He's trying to prove a philosophical point on the biggest stage you can imagine. And this is where it all stops being theoretical. This is where the philosophical debate over free will explodes into a direct conflict, a cosmic turf war, all fought over the fate of that one single mortal soul. The flashpoint for this whole war is Maximus, the guy the wager is about. He was looking for answers about freedom, and specifically about anti-life. By even asking the question, he trespassed on Darkseid's most fundamental principle. So when Mephistopheles steps in and claims his soul with a contract, he is deliberately starting a war between two totally opposite forms of control. Darkseid's response is just pure contempt. He completely dismisses the devil's entire art form, the careful cultivation of desire, the whole dance of temptation. He sees it all as nothing more than a symptom of a messy universe. It's just noise that needs to be silenced. But for Mephistopheles, that noise is everything. He scoffs at a conquest without a fight. His entire philosophy is built on the value of that struggle. A soul that doesn't resist, one that doesn't choose its own fate, is worthless to him. A silent universe is a boring, worthless universe.
So this cosmic war, this incredible clash between these two predators, it really forces us to look at a profound and, frankly, a deeply unsettling question about the nature of evil itself.
When you boil it all down, we're left with two totally opposite poles of damnation. On one side, you have the bleak final end of absolute control, a universe where the very concept of free will is just gone. And on the other, you have the seductive poison of corrupting that free will from the inside out. And that leaves us right here with the ultimate chilling question at the heart of this whole thing. The bet has been made, and the soul of humanity is on the table. So what's the worst fate? To have your will erased completely? Or to use that very will to orchestrate your own destruction?